Hello everyone, it is Olivia Grace and I am back with another video for you all. And today we're talking about how to get consistent results when manifesting. First, I am a manifestation coach. I help women master conscious creation by taking them step by step through manifesting a specific desire of theirs. And as we go through that journey, I'm teaching them all the important things that it takes to manifest and how to also manifest consistently. So if you're interested in one-on-one coaching with me, I have a couple of spots that just opened up. My group program is full, but I will have another group program in another few months. So I'll have some more information coming about that. But let's get into the video and talk about how to get consistent results with your manifestation, because we all are able to manifest. We all, if you're watching this channel, you probably manifested things before, but you may not be able to manifest consistently. You may not be able to maintain manifestations. Maybe you get something and you lose it. So let's talk about getting that consistent flow. The first thing is to become aware of patterns. This is something that I talk about when it comes to revealing your own subconscious beliefs. Something as a coach that I do, a big thing that I do is just pay attention to the stories that my clients are telling themselves and telling me, and pay attention to patterns, things that repetitively come up, and what is that saying about what you believe about yourself. Even if you're not aware that you have this belief or not, you can see in your patterns the things that show up consistently. Maybe you always get to a certain point with your SP, but then it falls off. Or maybe you always get together with them, but then you start changing something and then you guys fall off. Maybe you can manifest money into your life, but then something always happens and you lose it. Things like this that happen, become aware of them, become mindful, observe yourself, observe the way that you manifest, and see what changes, what do I do, how do I, or maybe what's happening inside of me, how do I feel that changes the outcome of my desire. And also pay attention to the pattern, whatever subject that you're manifesting. Think about the pattern. What always happens? Okay, it goes like this, then this happens, and here's where it all falls apart. Pay attention to those things. What leads you to get it? If you're able to get it and not maintain it, what state are you in when you're getting it? And then what state are you in when you lose it? There's a lot of good information in that to help you to be more consistent and to become on top of that pattern. When you become aware of the pattern, you can then consciously rewrite that pattern and rewrite that belief in your subconscious, okay? The next thing to do is to stabilize your state. So the reason this comes next is because when you are not aware of your pattern, or you're not aware of your subconscious belief, it will keep manifesting, but you're not aware of why or where it's coming from or how it's happening. So this can throw you off and kind of keep you in like a roller coaster of emotions. Whereas when you know, okay, and then you fix that belief that keeps coming up, you're able to be stable. This is such a huge part of maintaining your manifestation, because truthfully, we're coming in and out of states all day long. We're coming in and out of different states of minds, different vibrations, different energy all day long. But the more that you can stay stable, the more that you can stay in the specific state that matches with the reality that you're trying to create, the more that reality will stay solid. Because although we're coming in and out of states, the one that we will define as our life, or the one that helps us form our self-concept, is the one that we come back to most of the time. So if 3 out of 10 times you're feeling like a bad bitch, then the rest of the time you're feeling like a ugly toad, then you're going to really feel more of the ugly toad experience than a bad bitch experience. You want to get that experience, that state, that mood, that energy that matches your manifestation, not just once when you're meditating, not just when you're scripting or journalizing or visualizing, but you want to maintain that state. And it doesn't mean being extra, it doesn't mean being over the top or anything like that. When you think about a person that has that, what you want, how do they act about it? Probably not crazy. It's a normal part of their life. It's a normal part of a very beautiful woman's life to be a very beautiful woman. It's not something that she's like obsessed with most of the time. For a person that's a millionaire, it's a normal part of their life to have an excess of money, to be smart with their money, to do things with money. It's not really like jumping up and down, oh my gosh, I'm a millionaire, for a person that actually has it. So sometimes we're embodying the state of a person that wants it, thinking that we're embodying the state of a person that has it. But when you really get into that calm and stable state of a person that has it, and you stay in that state more often, then that allows you to not only attract but maintain your manifestation. And this is something we also work on in coaching with me in my Master Manifestor Academy. We focus on stabilizing your vibration so that you're a match to what you want. And then the next thing, guys, is to trust everything that happens. Trust everything as an unfolding, a part of your unfolding. Sometimes things can look negative to us, or look like things are not working out, look like this looks complete opposite of how I want it to go. But you can decide, because it's not what happens, it's the meaning that you assign to what happens. So you can decide, it doesn't matter how opposite I feel like this looks to what I'm trying to create. I'm going to decide that this is helping me. I'm going to decide that this is actually leading me to exactly what I want. It doesn't matter if something negative happens in your experience. You can decide that when all this is resolved, it's going to be in the best interest of me and everyone else involved in this problem as well. You can make decisions like that, and it will manifest like that. But when you think about the fact that when you are taking on a whole new self-concept, when you are manifesting something that's a little bit further from what you identify as now, then yeah, your old beliefs come to surface. That's a part of your unfolding. They're coming up for you to dissolve them, for you to take on new beliefs. You have to know what old beliefs are holding you back before you can put the right ones in place, right? But if every time those old beliefs surface, you decide, oh, well, things aren't working for me, this happens every time, it never works out for me, then you can see why that keeps perpetuating, that keeps manifesting that specific way, instead of just trusting. And guys, this really just takes so much pressure off of you when it comes to manifesting. Completely trusting that the universe has ways greater than what I know. The universe has infinite ways to deliver what I want to me. The universe has delivered so many things, countless things to me, to people I know, to people I don't know. So why should this be any different? You know, look at your past manifestations that have happened. You probably long forgot about them because who cares? I'm focused on what I want now. I'm focused on what I need now. But think about the times that the universe has yielded to you. You know, for me, it's so many times, it's every single day something pretty miraculous manifests for me. So it just got to a point to where I was like, but why do I question certain things? No matter my limiting beliefs, no matter my negative vibe about it, no matter how I feel, why do I question if things will work out for me when I know and I have proof, facts, that it has always worked out for me? Okay, so keep that in mind, you guys. And you can freak out if you want. You'll probably still get your manifestation, but it just won't be a very joyful experience. And it can be. It can be a much more joyful, easing or easeful experience, however. But you have to be able to trust everything is the process. If you get upset and angry at every little obstacle, if you give up at every little obstacle, it's going to be a very slow progress if you get there at all. All right, guys. So that's really what I have for you all today. Become aware of the patterns. Pay attention to how things are manifesting and ask yourself, what story is this telling me about myself? What picture are these things painting for me? And what does that mean about what I believe, about myself, about the world, about this situation? Stabilize your state. Get into a good, consistent vibration that matches what you're manifesting. If you want abundance, you should be in an abundance state of mind majority of the time, rather than in a lack state of mind majority of the time and in abundance every now and again. Okay, and then trust everything as a part of your unfolding. Don't get thrown off because you don't understand something. Just because you don't understand something doesn't mean it's not a part of the process. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe, comment, join my Facebook group. I'll have links in the description. If you're interested in coaching, the links will also be in the description. And you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I'll talk to you in the next video.